from yesterday's loss. Market watcher Rebecca Walser is with us right now. Just to carry on this theme of the debate here, what do you think happens to the stock market if either Biden, Warren, Bernie or Harris wins?
Stu, it's a disaster. I was appalled really by the lack of transparency. It was like impossible for Elizabeth Warren to admit that the middle class will have a tax cut. And as a tax attorney, I can also tell you that the lower class will have a tax increase. Everybody, if you implement Medicare for all, will absolutely have to pay more taxes. And so we've got Elizabeth Warren, who is totally a socialist, quasi-communist, as well as Bernie Sanders, and both of them taking over 1/6 of our entire economy on payments that will not even pay the full cost of medical care is a disaster in the making, not to mention the fact that we'll actually cover what they want to cover is people that are here illegally. So the stock market, all of the pharmaceuticals, all of the healthcare stocks, everything, Stu. You're talking about 1/6 of our economy taken over by the government that can't run what they already have efficiently and well.
Now, as you know, Rebecca, the market sank yesterday after the quarter-point rate cut was announced. I want to know if we're going to have a real solid rebound that takes us back to new highs. And by the way, the yield on the 10-year Treasury just dropped to 1.98%. I think that's moving the market higher. Do you think we're going to get a big-time rebound way back to new highs?
I don't know if we're going to get a big-time rebound. I think we'll wait and see what happens tomorrow with the jobs numbers for July. And, of course, good news lately is bad news. So Jerome Powell was obviously, still very, I would say, hawkish based on expectations. And, now people are like, oh, we're not going to get as easy monetary policy as possible. And that's a bad thing, even though really it's showing that the economy is strong. Let's wait and see what happens tomorrow. But I agree with you. The president really does want more, easy monetary policy, accommodative monetary policy. And we're going to need it if we don't get a China deal, Stu. So we're going to need it later, maybe this year.
Interesting. Personally, my opinion is we will get a series of rate cuts from here on out. Rebecca, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Many thanks.
Thank you, Stu.